with John Dickerson. Okay, so we were talking about the tariffs for the break. One thing I didn't get to, I want to hit on quickly, is that, so this is 175, 176, maybe 200 billion, who knows how much money had been collected by the federal government. And as you pointed out before, he might say, like, other countries will pay for that. He said that tonight in the speech. He lied about that in the speech tonight. He also called voting a privilege, by the way, which really upset me, because it's not the 1965 Voting Privilege Act. It's the Voting Rights Act. But getting back to the tariffs, there's all this money. There's, you know, let's call it around $175 billion. Some Democrats are saying, hey, you got to give that back to the American people. We paid that. Donald Trump stole your money, and now he won't give it back.
Well, that's what they're saying. Yes,
right.
They're trying to connect the affordability issue, which they have been very successful talking about what things cost.
Corporations are suing.
They're suing the administration. The administration, in some quarters, has said they will give the money back, which puts them in a pickle. The Tax Foundation has said that the average American has paid $1,000 more because of the tariffs. So you can imagine that the Democrats will say, as you were saying, he stole your money, and like his, like the contractors who used to work for him, he stiffed you and owes you your money. Governor
Pritzker is suing on behalf of the residents of Illinois for $1,700 apiece.
And they will continue saying that. And he also said tonight that to continue the tariffs, Republicans won't have to take a vote in Congress. I'm not so sure that's certain, but you can imagine that's not a vote those Republicans want to take.
This year, as the president said tonight, we're celebrating 250 years of America since the Declaration, sort of the founding poetry of our country, not the Constitution. And I'm old enough. You're old enough to remember the 200th, the Bicentennial in 76?
8 years old. What did you do?
What did I do? Oh, I glued a lot of red, white, and blue cardboard together, I think, at school. Oh, Up With People came to my school and sang 200 years and just a baby. I remember that.
So Nancy Dickerson, God love her, my
mother,
redecorated my room. I had blue shag carpet. I had a desk and a bookshelf that was fire engine red.
Sure.
The drapes were red, white, and blue striped.
Sure.
And then the bedspread on the twin beds.
Is that what this is here for?
That's what
I was wondering what this was. Yeah, go ahead. Explain.
Is a celebration of America at 1776, and those are all the states and when they were admitted to the Union.
We wonder why you're like this.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Do you still have this?
No, I don't, because, well, it's a longer story. You read the book.
Yeah. Well, as someone who reports on history, you write about history, with an eye to the last 250 years, what moments of American history are most on your mind right now? At what is admittedly, I think everyone would say, even if you're in favor of the president, is a troubled moment in our history.
Of struggle. I'm really influenced by John Meacham's new book, American Struggle, which I interviewed him about. In the beginning,
me too, John. I interviewed him about it too.
Yes. Well, you interview everybody. I just have to go do little tiny things on a CCTV somewhere. Yes. In that he starts with Frederick Douglass in the wake of the Dred Scott decision, in which the Supreme Court said that enslaved people were not citizens and that the Congress couldn't stop slavery. And then in the face of all of that, Douglass said, who was very angry about the way this country had been founded, said nevertheless that the Constitution and the Declaration were glorious liberty documents, that he could have hope in the country in the wake of that decision based on the words in that document, which were written by slaveholders, and yet he could see through that and still have hope in those words in this country. That is some durable, nourishing hope from the past for our present.
All right. I'll take a hit of hope right now. Thank you, John. For more great insight, check him out on his Substack. He's at John F. Dickerson. John Dickerson, everybody. We're right back with a performance by Nourishing.